Jack Smith.
Apes. This is you know who, Jack Smith, and today we ponder aloud. Um, is this the beginning of the beginning of the end for the Orange Man? His first big mistake in a forthcoming endless series of mistakes, or is it something clever? Is he outsmarting his foes, his enemies? Because his enemies are the enemies of America. Now, yeah, Trump sent a bunch of missiles into Syria. Um, they used chemical weapons. Apparently, according to the intelligence people, um, it was not a false flag. Somehow, the CIA and the CIA, the people responsible for destroying the entire Middle East and causing, I mean, the CIA is responsible for everything after after 1980 as far as bad stuff in the Middle East. Um, yeah, listening to the CIA, that was the Orange Man's first big mistake. Um, Whether it's going to turn out good or bad, only time will tell. Uh, but the fact that he is being praised by his arch enemies, um, the enemies of America, the enemies inside this country, uh, John McCain, Hillary Clinton, you know, the people funded by George Soros, the guy who hates America the most. Um, yeah. Uh, when the people who hate you are praising your actions, it can only mean that you have made a very serious mistake. Unless, I mean, okay, Syrians supposedly used chemical weapons, according to the CIA, according to the boots on the ground, covert ops, and people of that ilk. Um, that everyone in that area, everyone in the Middle East, except the Jews, are notorious for lying always. I mean, it's. I guess it's a cultural thing. I don't know. I mean, there's countless videos online of them setting up fake, uh, you know, fake victims of attacks, fake victims of bombs. These are the people who send their own children off to be killed for no reason and tell them they're going to be martyrs and shit like this. Um, so when the CIA is giving you information, you got to take it with a grain of salt. I mean, they are idiots. The CIA are a bunch of fucking idiots. They're clowns, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just bumbling around out there in the world, a world full of thieves and crooks and liars, and these goofballs, whether they have some sense of nationalism or whatever, they're imperfect in their in their methods, in their understanding of things. as imperfect as everybody else. They're as imperfect as the guy cutting the lawn who accidentally, you know, yanks out the flowers because their leaves looked like, you know, wild onions. Um, so, but the Orange Man had to do something. Supposedly there was a gas attack in Syria. Supposedly it was Assad. Um, you know, tons of footage of dead kids. You know, um, and the Soros people are liking it, and the news people um, gladly putting unedited, uncensored photos of dead kids all over the place. Um, so Trump had to do something, so he sends over a bunch of missiles and blows up a fucking airport where uh, the event was staged, apparently, or staged meaning, launched from. Uh, okay, so didn't start bombing, indiscriminately. Didn't start killing thousands of people, but just, I guess, showed that the United States would do something, or Trump would do something. Um, but who cares if you would do something or not do something? Who cares what people say? Um, it's possible that all the people in the world who are being protected by the United States are in more danger if the United States does not exert some sort of show of power at all times. That's that is possible, um, and maybe that will prevent, you know, shit like when uh, the first Gulf War. Um, maybe, maybe it will prevent it. Maybe it won't. Uh, but as long as Trump doesn't get addicted to doing this shit like every fucking day, as long as Trump doesn't get sucked into CIA bullshit of, yeah, you got to do this, yeah, you got to do that to maintain stability, meanwhile destabilizing the entire fucking area because these bumbling buffoons in intelligence know certain factoids about statistics and things, but really are poor predictors of human behavior and radical government behavior because they are not insane, so they don't have insight into the psychological workings of insane Muslims. I don't know. Quite frankly, bombing a fucking Syrian airport doesn't do shit. They could just move that shit to another fucking airport and do it again. I mean, a better move would be to talk to Bibi Netanyahu and put a whole shitload of like military stuff in Israel waiting to wipe out anybody who comes near Israel. That's the move. Protect Israel. Let the fucking Arabs kill each other to bits. Let the Russians piss all their money away funding various groups of Muslims killing other groups of Muslims. It's a money pit. I mean, that's basically Putin trying to protect Russia from radical Islam. let him waste his money doing that. Don't fight against him. Don't help him. Just watch and be like, all right. Meanwhile, using Israel as a place to bring lots of really mean stuff, really scary stuff. Walk softly, carry a big stick. Don't bomb a fucking airport for no fucking reason. So yeah, bad move by Trump, but you know, um, it did get the Democrats to come out and praise his mistake. They want him to go down the same road as Bush and, you know, be this like retard who thinks he's going to change the face of the Middle East into, create some sort of. I mean, that's what Bush Cheney wanted to do. They wanted to create a Muslim version of Israel as far as friends of the United States. Hopefully Trump will not do that. Hopefully he will not do that. But we shall see. I'm going to cut this short. All right. So yeah, that's what I say about Syria. Let them all fucking kill each other. Stay the hell out. Protect Israel. Protecting Israel is a show of strength. And you don't have to kill anybody. And it'll piss off enemies of the United States, both within and without. If they are praising you, if the enemies of the United States, like Hillary Clinton, are praising you, you are doing the wrong thing. Unless you're luring them into praising you for some strain to further break up their base and cause infighting among the libtards. We shall see what the Orange Man's plan is. I don't know, we shall see. I just want my fucking tax cuts. Where are my fucking tax cuts? God damn it. Alright, yeah. Here's to Ruth Bader Ginsburg. May her time among us, as it draws to a close, have been a beautiful time for her.